Hello and welcome back to the third day of your fiber bootcamp. Today you will finish sewing, stuffing, and you will start designing what you would like your organism to look like. You will need these supplies on this day. Number one, you're going to need your fabric and the piece that you started sewing together. You will need your template, but we'll use that later on. Eventually you're going to need some stuffing. You're going to need a needle and a small piece of tape. So, first things first. If you happen to have finished 3/4 of the way around sewing, then you're ready to start stuffing. Come see me and I'll give you a piece of stuffing, and your job is to kind of make this last a little bit more. If I just put this in, it won't stuff it up too much. But if I fluff my stuffing, then it'll certainly last longer. You can kind of peel it apart. Kind of comes off in these little layers, and then your job is to just tear off, cotton ball size pieces. You can see that actually fluffs up quite well. I'm going to open up my little pocket, and I'm just going to kind of stick it in there. To get it into the other side, if your hands are not long enough, you can certainly use a pencil to kind of just push it into place. Okay, got some stuffing. Fluff this up. Put a little bit more in. Go. And voila. All stuffed. Nice and fluffy. Okay? Once this is stuffed, then it's time to sew your pocket closed and then finish up with your sewing. So find the end that you left off with. We're going to thread our needle. So we're going to get our piece of tape, stick our thread right in the middle of that tape, close it to make our flag, stick your flag through the eye of your needle, the hole, just like that. Okay, we're threaded, tie your knot, wrap it around, pull it off, slide it under and through the hole, pull it tight. Take off your flag, and now we're ready to start sewing. Okay, be careful, because if you happen to catch some of the stuffing in your sewing, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to try my best just to get the pieces of fabric. Stick it through the hole, pull it through the other side, wrap it around the fabric. Got 3 more stitches to do. One more, and done. Okay, now that I'm finished, I'm going to cut this needle off. I'm going to leave another tail just like this on the other side. Okay, there we go. Don't worry about these tails quite now. We are eventually going to tie these on so they are out of the way, but if you really would like to, you can try to tuck them underneath of that first stitch, just to make sure that it doesn't fall off. Under, through the hole, just like we're tying your shoes. All right, cool. Now that this is done, it's time to start designing what I want to put on the front. So we can come back to your template. This is going to be how you design your piece. Think about what it could be. You can use your imagination and figure out all the different possibilities of what this shape could possibly be. If you see my example, I kind of created a almost monster-like organism. I think I'm probably going to do something similar to this. So, I'm going to use my pencil. I'm going to give this organism some really crazy looking eyes. One big, one small. I don't know about a nose. Maybe I'll just make a mouth. Maybe get some teeth in that mouth. Maybe I'll get his tongue too. Cool. After you do this, you can certainly start coloring it in. You may use anything you like from the drawing center. I'm going to use a Sharpie for the eye, just because it's black. But you're allowed to use markers or crayons or colored pencils or any other drawing tools you want to add color to this piece. In the next video, you will see this completely colored in and ready for the final step. But for today, I'm just going to finish up with the eyes and call it a day. If you happen to finish designing all of this, you're ready for day number 4. See you there.